just arrived here in Tulum. This is my little Mexican house for the next few days. Come on in, let's check it out. So the plan was to grab some beer and liquor and just head back and chill at the place today. But apparently they were not selling beer after 5 through certain days and up until 10 on other days. I wasn't really understanding. But it looks like if I want to drink, I'm going to have to go to a bar. So come on.
Cheers, my new friend, Roberto.
Roberto here. Alright, I'm here with my new friend Jimmy. We've been drinking all night, exploring the town, and I think tomorrow we're going to go down to the beach and we're going to see what the beaches are like. Have you been?
10 years ago, so we'll see.
I've actually never been, so we're going to check it out.
You want to help me out with this?
Look good? Alright, I'm here in Tulum. I just left my friend Jimmy. We've been drinking all night, exploring the town, walking up and down the strip. I met a new friend, and I think tomorrow we're going to rent some bikes and head down to the beach and check out that end and see what it's all about. Alright, I'm walking down the streets of Tulum, and I'm starting to realize that if you want to get around this town, you're going to need a bicycle or some form of transportation. There's plenty of bike rental places, but I'm going to be here for a minute, so I think I'm going to buy one. So let's see what we can find. Standing outside the bike shop, I just purchased one. They're putting it together right now. It was about $150. Would have been a little less, but I paid with a credit card just to serve my cash because every time I walk by a thing, it seems to be a line out the door. Out of the way, gringo!
So we headed down to the beach to see what that side of town was like. And here's my thoughts, and I'm no expert, these are just my opinions in the short time I was here. Tulum seems to be a divided town. There's a town itself with a small main strip that seems to be where most of the locals and expats live. And a few miles away is where the beach is, along with the high-end boutique hotels and restaurants, catering to the tourists and rich, and it seems to have priced out the locals. If you're here for a week with your girl and you're not concerned about money during your stay, that's fine, but for a solo backpacker, it was too pricey for me. The night before, we had an amazing meal at a local street cart that filled us both up for about $7 US, and the next day we went down to the beach, had 4 beers and about the same meal that wasn't quite as good for about $70 US, but it's all in what you want. After leaving the beach, we went back into town to do a little more exploring on the bikes.
So I know we're in Mexico and we're eating hamburgers, but we've been eating Mexican food for quite some time now, and I think we both agree that we needed some solid hamburgers.
Absolutely.
How is it, Jimmy?
What up?
We just got to Jimmy's place. Let's check this place out.
else to see here, but all anyone needs.
All right, we've been chilling at the pool all day, having some beers and just relaxing. I think we're gonna get something to eat and probably have some more beers at the pool. Falafel, give it a try. That's pretty good. I like it. All right, we've been drinking at Jimmy's place all day, having a good time. I think we're gonna head down to a sports bar and see if we can't find some Crown Royal. He's Canadian, and I love Crown Royal.
So as I mentioned, I'm a Crown Royal drinker, and it's been impossible to find any Crown in Mexico. So we went back to the local beer bar that we originally met at to share some stories about the differences of our two countries and travel adventures before calling it a night.
Hola! So I'm just leaving the bar. I'm walking down this residential area, and people always ask me if I feel safe in Mexico. And from being from Atlanta, I definitely feel safer here. So don't be scared to come down to Mexico. All right, this is gonna be my last day in Tulum. But before I go, I wanna show you a little bit more of this town. So come on. All right, so what do you think of that? Pretty cool town, huh? All right, now I'm gonna meet Jimmy. We're gonna go to this bar we've been going to every night. And every night we go there, these kids hound us to buy some stuff that we don't need. But tonight, I'm gonna surprise one of them by giving them my bike that I don't need anymore. Give a little back, you know?
And just like clockwork, this kid was back trying to sell his stuff.
Do you want this bike?
He didn't speak any English and seemed a bit confused, but the bartender seen what I was doing and came over and explained it.
All right, I'm just leaving the bar, but I'm super happy I was able to do my good deed for the night. But just a few minutes later, after walking that bike home, that kid was back hard at work. So be grateful for what you got, all right? I'll talk to you tomorrow. So this week I've been hanging out in Tulum, Mexico, and I met a new friend, and we're gonna be heading south to Bacalar. I don't know. We're gonna be staying at the Yak Lake House. It's a hostel. It's supposed to be really cool, great reviews, a little pricey, but we're gonna see if it's worth it. So come on.
We then made our way down to the ADO bus terminal for a 3-hour ride to a sleepy little town of Bacalar.
All right, we just got off the ADO. Now we're gonna go to the Yak Lake House. So let's find our way over there. Alright, we arrived at the Yak Lake House. Let's see what kind of adventures we get into this week.